Good morning and welcome back to KINLAIG. We didn't do any work on the 2nd of October. That rain that put us off on the 1st continued for another day and didn't see any break in it, so we had a day off. Much needed day off. We've been today and fed the cattle, and now we're getting the headlands of the winter wheat drilled on the first of 3 headlands. I'll get across and do the barley, and we'll get the rolls on. We'll get the crawler hooked up to the plough, and get some ploughing done after that. Soon be around the first of the headlands. This tractor will be busy on the plough pretty soon. More times around the field. We will have to get ourselves moved across to the next field, put the winter barley in so we can send it to the distillery for making whisky. Western Scotland whiskies, I think, here. Despite the weather's hardest hits on us, we are going to get the field of winter wheat drilled mid-October. Leaves us a bit of time now to get the winter barley in and then get all this rolled. Rolled in just helps give that little bit extra boost to the yield. Half of headland 2 done. we will get through the headland as quickly as we can and move across. We want to get the barley in as well as we can. There we are, let's get ourselves turned into that breed as best we can without lifting across. That will leave us one more headland to get ourselves around. We've only got one guy working for us, so we only take one piece of equipment at a time over there. Down here, there we go. Drill doesn't go down. Slide down that, there we go. 35% left. We should have enough to finish the winter wheat. I've got spring barley over at the next field. And there we are, we will head off once more. There's a lot of feed in here. Maximum amount of seed the drill will put in is going in. Towards December and the Christmas special. Once we get to December and we can do the Christmas special, we will start alternating again. Should have everything moved across and started drilling before you come back at 11 o'clock. Okay, we are drilling the barley, comes from that end, that far corner. Again, a lot of seed going in. The field is going well. I've got clouds coming later because that's not bringing even more rain across the islands of Scotland. Yeah, we will crack on with this. Could well get at least started doing the rolling today. I've got everything to take back to the yard, drill to take back, wash it down and store it under the shed. We've got crawler to hook up to the plough, ready for doing the ploughing. We've got the seed trailer to take back and get it emptied. Soon be into the longest of the rows now. I've got a feeling by the time you come back we will be rolling through the sea. It's a shame to miss a day, but it did help us get towards Christmas. At least, that's one good thing about the rain coming and sticking in for another day. Keep going. Get the wheat and the barley in. We'll get the winter ploughing done. Soon be going across the other side of here as well. Many rounds left to be done in here now. Get another tractor to do the drilling and cultivating. The crawler will hang about the ploughing for a little bit longer, possibly, or it may just hang about to do the drilling. You shall see, it may even just leave the farm at that point. Gone pretty quickly, this field of barley. drill up again as well. Hopefully we can get to the headlands before we need to do that. Goes better this way, downhill. We'll see how far through drilling the barley we are before we get to joining you back at 2 o'clock. So could have the barley in and be getting the rolling done. Getting low on fuel as well, and then top that up pretty soon. Get the rolling done, we'll have the fertiliser to get down and the spraying to get done next in these fields. Draw the pool out at that top end. Couple of rounds left in the main body of the field here. Got a load of stuff still at the dealership to collect up as well. May have to break off at some point because we've got our prescriptions coming, so we've got our prescriptions sorted before Christmas. We have a bit of goring at the end. We will be done with you before we get to that point, I think. Down to the bottom. That looks just about finished the field, apart from the headlands. Okay, got all the drilling done for the winter crops. We're going to put this in the shed and get on the PE20, get the get it round circle. Down. That can stay there for now. We need to get on the grey Fergie and get the rolling sorted. Start on getting the rolling done. That's 10 o'clock in the morning, that's Alexa telling me the tablet's time. Do 4 headlands of this because I don't think it's as wide as what the drill was. That field needs ploughing, that's going to be potatoes next year. Get ourselves into here. Wait to start on getting the rolling done. Screenshot of grey Fergie rolling. Not a grey Fergie, but that's what we are using it as. Poetic license. Turns it from a Ford to a Ferguson. See whether we get all this rolled or not. Today, maybe finishing the rolling tomorrow before we start ploughing. Will still be rolling when you come back towards the end of the day. May just break up for an hour because it will get dark, so I don't want to be rolling in the dark. Day's getting shorter, so when we're doing jobs like this, the jobs get shorter as well. May even just keep going through this whilst we're here now. Get to the end of the day. It has clouded up. The cloud looking like it's not going to drop rain. The sun's coming back out again. The cloud's going to clear as the day goes on. At least we get a start on getting the rolling done. The FE35 that was sent to us by Ferguson, we had to buy it, but we are saving money on it. We got it cheaper than it should have been, cheaper than it will be when it goes into production next year. We've got the test mule, and it's done a good job with the carting, so I'll report back to Ferguson. Everybody else wanting a new Ferguson this year had one of these. Whatever happens between now and the end of October, we've got the winter crops in, so not too worried about the rolling, although we do need to get it done if we can. Nice steady job for the tractor, 6 miles an hour or so as not to break the roll rings. Especially when you go down the road with her. First thing in the morning we will have to go over to the dairy yard and there we go. Miss. Excuse me. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. Yeah, go down to the dairy yard, make sure the cows and sheep are well fed. When we get a new tractor, the John Deere 70 is going over to the dairy farm, and it will stay on the roll and do the rolling over there. That will be its job for a little while. It will be dark early, so I don't think it's worth coming back at 5 o'clock. We'll just continue through now to the end of the day. Turned in properly that time. Already got a good ways through the rolling of the winter wheat. Nice little job for this tractor. Been on the farm since 1950, so it's in its third year. Rolling, going well, not an hard job. Rolls made by Ferguson, that's why they're grey. They've got black roll rings to make them stand out a little better. Don't know whether it tells you how much work these have done. It doesn't. We'll finish the rolling off tomorrow and hopefully make a start on the winter ploughing. Marks there we've got to roll out where we turn the, I think it's the seed, oh no, the crawler trailer, low loader turn there. At least we roll in this, it is rolling flat so the wheel marks don't show so much. continuous speed all the way through its work. The sun is beginning to set now. We'll have 2 more fields to roll in the spring with the oats. Yeah, done well. We're going to be over halfway through the main body of this field rolling before we leave you. I don't think it's going to be much daylight left after we leave you, so there won't be a lot more rolling to be done today now. It's already 3:30, you can see with the shadows across the field that the sun is low in the sky. Get ourselves down to the end here. Bring ourselves back around again. All the leaves on the trees going a golden brownish red as autumn sets in. Because this is a farming and fishing county as well, we will be at Christmas taking the FE35 down to the town, leaving it on display for the local farmers to see. They can buy it from the 1st of January. Ideal time to park it in the town centre for people to have a look round. But for today, that is where we're going to leave you. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. If you are new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with what we do, please subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you a penny but helps us out a great deal. Until you join us again next time. thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.